Hey, how's it going? This is Kevin. Good Sunday morning to you all. This is going to be episode 33 of Empyrean Galactic Survival. Sorry I haven't been doing any of these videos lately. I must admit, I've been playing another game. I've been cheating, so to speak. Cheating on Empyrean. Not that Empyrean is all that in a bag of chips or anything. It's really not. It's actually a little buggy, a little limited. But I love builders. I love building. I really do. I used to ridicule Minecraft for a long time because it was just so. And then I played it, and I'm like, oh wow, yeah. And it's actually very much along the same lines. Back in the 1990s, I started kind of formulating an idea for what I would consider the perfect video game, and a huge part of that was the whole crafting thing, and then the tiered levels. As you increase your crafting ability, you can build better and, you know, a more diffuse array of items. And surprisingly, Minecraft was really close to what I was looking for, except it just looked like crap. You had to overlook that it looked bad. And as time progressed, you start seeing all these survival games that introduced crafting but my issue was that they were limited. Your tech tree was limited to being this one thing, so to speak, you know. Like in 7 Days to Die, it's crafting buildings and traps and vehicles and weapons. And most all of the crafting games, the survival games, kind of work around that same principle, so to speak. But it's the space survival games that actually kind of introduce the whole wide breadth of human capabilities, from growing food to vehicles. And that's where a lot of, you know, like it's 7 Days to Die, the vehicle is a craftable item. It's not something you build. Whereas in Empyrean or Space Engineers, the vehicle is as much the thing you have to design and put together as the building. And I like that. I really like that kind of thing, because to me it introduces a whole wide range of creativity. And what I would really love to see, and this is, I'm getting to something here, getting to Star Citizen in a roundabout way. Okay, here is my perfect game. Take 7 Days to Die, GTA, Empyrean, Minecraft, all the crafting games, bring all their different types of capabilities all together and meld it with and we have to have the open world, big world, not a little square like in 7 Days to Die. It needs to be Empyrean sized worlds. It needs to be Space Engineers, but really it's Star Citizen. If you haven't played Star Citizen and seen the world, seen going from ground to space is nothing like Empyrean. It's a smooth transition. It feels natural. It looks good. So good. Oh my God. It's luscious. It looks so. It makes you want to cream your pants. It's that good looking. Star Citizen is. But the perfect game would bring in the crafting, the building of the survival builders with the space sim builders like Empyrean. But we've got to have this one angle that none of them have done yet, and that is military combat. And I'm talking not as a, oh yes, we're going to have our two teams of human players. No. Just as in, say, Empyrean, you basically have like almost like mechanical things you can build, and or like ships and stuff, and then you've got buildings. They have a very much more of a civilian type of goal, whether it be, or a civil type of goal, like barracks and mess halls and medical area. And then you have guns and things like that. Imagine, if you will, you've got a great big open world survival game that's essentially a military shooter, and the people fighting each other have to build their own tanks, build their own aircraft. There's nothing stock out of the box, so you'll see people developing some crazy solutions to combat situations. And while there would be city building, you have to fight for territory, and people are going to try to fight you for your territory and vice versa. To me, that would be almost the perfect game. Star Citizen is not that, but it has the feel that it's going to be that one day, that you're going to have whole planets you're going to be able to fight over, and the control of that planet can be divided into geographic regions. And though that's not in the game yet, as soon as they start opening up more solar systems, I think that's going to be there. But the combat mechanics of Star Citizen, the gunplay, it feels so good. It really does. It makes up, okay, when you look at all the other shooters, even, well, Scum actually has pretty good gunplay. But your other survival games, whether it be 7 Days to Die or Empyrean, or shooting there's not much thought that's gone into the gunplay, and it doesn't look good. It just doesn't. But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. But I'm going on and on. I need to get this started. Let's get going. We're going to, of course, join No Man's Land, Reforged Eden, PvE, USA, SD, gamers.org. Let's get in here. Sorry to ramble. I didn't play Empyrean at all yesterday because I was playing Star Citizen. And my buddy that I've played with, like on Left 4 Dead, he joins me for Left 4 Dead quite a bit. He's been on Empyrean once, but dived off because it's not his thing. First off, the graphics aren't great. Secondly, he's not into the whole sci-fi genre at all, really, and he's not really into. He likes shooters. That is his thing. But right now, Star Citizen, because it's an alpha, it's not even an early release. It's an alpha. As much as I hate that to be the case, it is a freaking alpha. And it has all the alpha problems that you would expect from an alpha. Occasional glitching. Actually, I should speak better of it, because it really doesn't have all the issues of your typical alpha. It has some issues, but it's a fully playable game right now. And I think it's a misnomer to call it an alpha. I would say it's a excuse me. I would not call it an alpha. Ooh, one of them guys are really close. I can hear him. Where's he at? Here, let's go this way. I would call it a game under continual development. I think that's what I would call it. a fully playable game that is still under development and has bugs that relate to that development that it's going under. Where are they at? They are buried in there somewhere. Now, don't get me wrong, I think this game actually has some prettiness to it here and there. It's definitely not Minecraft. Definitely not Minecraft, but the guns overall just don't look that great. They've tried to give it a little bit of a used look. You know, the gun might look burnished, but I can't actually look at this gun. I can't modify this gun. It's, you know, it's just an item. All the Star Citizen guns, the rifles, I should say, are modifiable. You know, you put scopes on them, and also, oh, you know what? Shields are on a timer to disconnect whenever I step onto the transporter. Or not a timer, or a circuit. Takes care of that. Definitely need to do some harvesting over here, it looks like. So there's actually a nice little example of just the attention to detail. Okay, see how the ground right there is concaved. It's not really like that in real life if I go over there, but the game engine just isn't rendering this in properly. And the thing that makes Star Citizen so beautiful is the attention to detail that is in the game. And if you have not played it, I highly recommend it. In fact, here, let's go to the there, that one there. Go to this research vehicle. Need to build up my points so I can get that last item that I haven't researched. And honestly, you know, I'm not as interested in playing this game anymore because this whole world's about ready to be wiped. So it's a waste of time for me to put anything into it anymore. We go to Oceanside or Port Oku. Actually, let's go back to the Astra. I want to show you how I've had people comment to me, send me comments saying that, hey, you showed me something I did not know how to do before. So let me show you how to do something many people probably have no idea how to do. And that is, okay, you got a transporter. Transporters suck a lot of power. We also have this little doodad here, which is a switch. When you go to build it, you can right click and select the sensor option. Okay, that was weird. I just dropped through the floor. Is there something wrong here that needs to be repaired? I literally just dropped through the floor. I really did. That should not be the case. But my exporter sensor. The exporter sensor is that right there. Okay. So, when you go to transport, you can't transport until your shields are down. How do we get our shields down? So, you know, you have to go over here and go and do the shields and shut them down. So, what if... well, incidentally, because they use a lot of power, we want to switch on and off the transporter based on that transport sensor. So whenever it detects that a person is there, it's going to turn on the transporter. Pretty straightforward stuff, okay? So what we can do on the... Where's our sensors? Not our sensors, but our shields. Okay, let's go. Shield generator. On the shield generator, what we do is we've hooked up the on and off to the shield generator to that same sensor, but inverted it. That simple. So whenever you go and you step onto the transporter, that sensor detects you. It turns on the transporter, and at the same time, it turns off the shields. And so you can transport. When you back off, turns the transporter off, and the shields back on. And then you can see right here that the shields fired back up. So, that allows you to transport away without... with the assurance that once you're gone, your shields will come back up, the transporter will shut down, it won't suck up a bunch of power. And incidentally, I've left this ship running for 2 days without refueling. And for the most part, this is another thing they need to work on. Okay, you notice here, the lights outside of the... in the hangar bay are off. And then when you lift off, they come on. Set back down. Lock it in, you shut them off. Okay. When you get out of the vehicle, they're on. If I log off, then log back on, this little hovercraft this belonged to my buddy Austin, and we built it or he built it, and I saved it for him. Every time you log back on, it's undocked. You come back online with this being undocked. So, long story short, if I try to take off, I have to come down here and make sure this is resecured. And it turns on my light and wastes all that power. Talk about shitty deal. Because I have all my lights censored as well. You notice, watch when I back out of here. All the lights in there turn off. Now the ceiling, that's not a light, that's just a texture. The real lights are here, 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 and here. And I think that's it, honestly. Yep, no lights in here. And no lights right here. Oh, and the holographic sign is also switched. So when you leave the room, not only are the lights turned off, so is this holographic display right here. And then I have this secondary row of lights that when you come in here also turn on. Just because I wanted my medical bay to be nice and bright. But yeah. I use switching for everything. It's the only way to really have everything well lit, but not use a lot of power. And generally speaking, you only need one switch, or one, how would you say, sensor per floor. Generally speaking, I think that on a floor level, you know, one section, go ahead and bring on all the lights. This particular area has not been subdivided into rooms or anything, but this is prepped for that particular purpose. Honestly, I thought it was going to be just like a dance floor or something, or whatever. An entertainment area to entertain the guests. It's actually a surprisingly robust little ship. I've been able to expand out its capabilities significantly, as far as defensive capabilities, that is. And while it's not a fighter, it can defend itself. And while it is not a speedster, it has no problems getting up and going. It's actually a fairly versatile, good utility ship. And incidentally, just for FYI, whoops, wrong one. I forget which number. It's well, let's just go there. It is based on this ship. The interior's been changed up. The cockpit's still in the same place, but I've added more storage. I've rearranged quite a few of the facilities on this boat, and then called it Astra. I've got some little bugs around here somewhere. I should go find them and kill them. I'm not down with bugs. I hear you, buggy bug. Where are you? There he is, right there. Bug control. Where are we at? Okay. Not too bad, honestly. Got a fully functioning farm and kitchen and medical bay with lots of medicine. Look at that. Yeah. I mean, lots for me. If I were to have a group of people, we would have to definitely add to that. The one thing I don't have a shortage of is food. I've got so much food. And this planet is somewhat low gravity as well, so it's rather easy to jump and get around. This is censored. See, there's my sensor right there. Step on, boom, turns on. All of my transporters are censored. Censored right there, pink. That's off. Wallflower sitting there staring at the dancing people, jealous because she has no rhythm. Oh, see, she's even sad about it. Look at her. I'm so sad. I'm gonna cry. Ah, no. I must have a brave upper lip. Put on a brave face. A stiff upper lip. Yes. Apparently you can shoot these people, which I found out the hard way, having a gunfight with 𝐒𝐿 here on the little base. And these guys are worthless. They got guns and they do nothing. They do nothing. Really, these guys should pull from the same ammo inventory as all the other guns, and they should shoot. They should be protectors. If I put them there, these motherfuckers should shoot. Seriously. That's the way this game should be. Honestly, this should be like a gun placement. You should be able to put them wherever you want, and they will act like soldiers. And they will have a radius that they'll even run from this spot, you know, to go attack. Come on, Empyrean. Get with the program, guys. You've got all this potential. You really do. Okay, well, good. I think the bad guys have despawned. I could do some repairs now. Jeez. And honestly, I need to go ahead and pull up all of this so I can figure out where the heck they're spawning in at. Because they shouldn't spawn where there is a brick. You know what I'm saying? Where there's a block there. But somehow, some way, these mother puckers are spawning in here. How that happens, I am not so certain. I mean, I've got freaking bricks covering everything, guys. It's a deal. How's this happening? I don't get it. Okay, tip. Here's the tip, guys. Up and down keys while you're building. If you use your page up and page down, you can do this. See that? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna leave color blank, but switch over here to this one that should, yep, there we go. Okay. If I were to go further with this, I would have a road going this way. This is my road right here. This is the road. And it would go this way. Go on down over here. But then this right here, I would, right at this point right here, I would start angling it back this way with the exact same stone angle, which I guess is what, 45 degrees? So at a 45-degree angle, go back this way, cutting into the hill. And the further up you go, well, up here, I'm also would make this roof a block higher. And then I'm going to turn this room right here into the disco. And I would pack all the people in here. Except for the soldiers. I'd pack a lot of them in here. This will be the nightclub, yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, baby. Yeah, that's another thing this game needs. It needs a freaking sound block. I should be able to pump some music into my little room there. But that's my intention on this room right here, is make it just a single purpose room. You know. But then this would all go back this way, so it's symmetrically pitched like this, at the same angles. A symmetrical type of arrangement here. So I wanted to mix this forest in here a little bit. Get it all mixed in there. Have this, I guess what I'm kind of going for is a very naturalistic design where we're not, you know, clear cutting things, but trying to place the building within within the landscape that exists, and make use of that landscape to create a prettier, more aesthetically pleasing structure. I guess I could go ahead and just do the disco and just, you know, because I honestly don't think I'm gonna be able to get this part of this finished. This is extensive. This is gonna be a lot of work to finish out this whole hangar bay down here. It works. I can definitely take my vehicle out that way. So let's fire this baby up. And oh yes, all weapons are off. Gotta go to statistics and turn this back up. Absolutely serves the purpose it's intended. As it sits right now, unfinished, it still does exactly what I wanted to do. So yeah, I would love to just finish this all up with concrete all throughout, with a row of garages on each side going down this way, and a great big concrete tunnel going in one side and out the other. This right here is the control tower. They can turn on or open and close the gates, not let people through, or let people through, or trap them in here once they're in. Basically, I want to make this side, or this other side, look like this side. That was the angle on this. That's not going to happen. Sad day, sad day. And this was going to be the control center. Control the gates. And I was also going to make back over this way. Which hasn't begun to chisel this out yet. Was going to be a small vehicle, aerial vehicles, not hover vehicles. SVs parking over here for civilian uses. I think it's pretty good looking setup I got here. Aesthetically pleasing, functional. But I need coffee, so I'm barely functional at this juncture. Here, one sec. I think I'm going to take a quick break, go smoke a cigarette. I've been playing for about 40 minutes, and I haven't really been doing anything, just rocking around, BSing, having a love fest with Star Citizen. Oh my God, you guys got to try this game. You haven't tried. First off, don't listen to the critics. You can listen to them, but remember, they're critical of the game because they feel like they've been burned by the game. But, yeah, whatever. I am going to take a small little break. I will be right back. Hey, I'm back. Got me a fresh cup of coffee. Got me some nicotine. I don't inhale my cigarettes, like, into my lungs. I just kind of suck on them. But you still get a nicotine buzz off of it. Alright. It's a new day in Empyrean. Sun is coming up. One thing, I like the sound design fairly well with Empyrean. It sounds decent. I like it. But one complaint I do have is that, okay, you hear those birds, you hear those animals screeching. You can't find those animals. They're nowhere to be found. You don't see any birds in the sky. Empyrean needs some birds. And every animal sound effect you hear, you should be able to find that animal out there. But you can't. Oops. So, let's go ahead and work on that disco that I wanted to make. Go down here. All right. So we want to connect to this. And since we still have that little problem with these blocks disappearing when the game crashes, we will switch back over to here. And it's right in here. We'll need to go ahead and keep that there, aren't we? Well, let's just do that. We'll put that back. But instead of this being a half block, actually, that's not going to make a bit of difference, is it? Let's go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and put this in. And we will try to do this. I'm not so certain that this is going to work the way I like it. Ah! I know how I'm going to do this. I know how I'm going to do this. In reality, we need to go ahead and take out those are armored windows, so let's get some armored window glass over here. Oh, we don't have any. Over here real quick, let's build some. And let's make certain that we're also connecting this to the ocean side. this top one here is going to be a half one. This will be the half. Oh, there it crashed. Boom. That's why I I don't put anything in my connected storage. And it always happens when I start building. I can only conclude that either my structure is too complex or there is something about building on the ground that creates issues. Let's get this baby back up and going. So I'm going to finish this, and then I will bail for the day and probably go and play some Star Citizen. Have lots of mining that I need to do. But in the meantime, let's drink some coffee. And let's smoke a little MJ. Got a wake and bake. Now, one thing I will say about this little issue, I do use less blocks because every time it crashes, I get my inventory back of things that were in my in my in my inventory when I crashed. At least the last, like maybe 2 minutes before I crashed, it'll put all that inventory back in. And I think that's part of the problem with why I lose things, because sometimes it'll put this excess number of blocks right back into my inventory, so I'm all of a sudden overburdened completely. Okay. So yeah, I've got 12 blocks again. Excuse me. Yeah, good hit. Yeah, I think this will work out great, honestly. We should have us some windows now, so let's get some of that armored glass here. And we want the 1x2 sloped. Yes, excellent. kind of paint as we're going along here. And let's drop that back in. Put some stone out here. Make sure we're still connected. And let's go ahead and take that out. We'll start shaping this. Got some bad guys down there. So let's and then we're gonna have this right there. There we go. That is the outline of the new roof. Get started making that happen here. Is it that one there? No. There. Oops. Okay, what is going to go in here? Is it that one there? Yes. And that will be, is it this one? Yes, sir. It is this one. In fact, each one of these will have that on top. Then right there, we will put that. Let's get some more stone in here. Concrete, actually. Concrete blocks, that's what it is. Sorry, I'm... Okay, let's get some more concrete in here. Oh, there it went again. And I have to be honest, that's the most irritating thing right now about playing Empyrean. The frequent crashes while constructing. And it just recently started, so I think it has something to do with my builds. It really does. The complexity. I have two different bases that are commingled with communication, wireless communication devices that intermix between the two, so that as you go from one to the other, you're always able to connect. Always. Even if you're like half a click away from the core for one base, you're still able to connect and get into the inventory. And if a piece of production equipment is connected to that inventory, you have access to that as well, even if you can't get into the device manager. Oh, 12 blocks again. Yes, nice, nice. I like that. I always like it when that happens. Regardless, we're going to get this done. There we go. So let's paint the outside now. Go there. Let's jump over here real quick. And that is that color, yes. There we go. Now let's get inside and work on the interior. And this is going to be that texture with this color. Okay. Here is our dilemma. How are we going to do this? How are we going to do it? I think this is how I'm going to work this. Let's go ahead and stack up on the bricks. And we are going to do a... basically a 45-degree angle right there. This will be the answer, you might say. So let's go ahead and get finished painting this. Oops. No, we still want that texture. And we want to switch to this color for here. Okay. So we have to kind of make the dance area right here so that the lighting will have the number of blocks necessary to make it navigable through here and still not, you know. This is going to be a smaller area, so it's I've got to. Okay, when they dance, they move around quite a bit, and as a consequence, we have to have them fairly... You know what? Let's do it this way. Let's... Let's pick them up. I'm gonna leave him there. Actually, I should have left that light. Because this whole area is going to turn into a more of a general purpose. It's going to be an entrance. It's the main entrance, so I don't want the dance floor here. Now, when I expand this out, this whole wall will get replicated through here. It'll expand outward symmetrically. So we'll have this same symmetrical appearance as it goes down to an exit over here on this side. But this is going to be a single-use room, period. No other purpose other than what I intend for it. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I'm going to have the dance floor right in here. So it's going to be pretty big. It's going to be pretty big. Let's switch over to lights. Get these lights put up. And also, let's go ahead and just start putting down the dancers. 1, 2. So we want to try to keep them in this 3-block range here, and it's also, where's the bed? There we go. Just need one, honestly. This is a marker more than anything. Reception table. 1, 2, and 3 right there. Yeah, good, good. All right. Five. Nancy. She's a good dancer. Such a good dancer. We want to put her right, say, here. And they're going to be facing forward towards the glass. We want to start them. Yeah, I think that's exactly what. And now her. Back to this chick. Now over time they'll get synced up. It'll be like they're doing line dancing and shit. Honestly, you know what? Let's pick them all back up. They bleed when you shoot them. I like that. Let's grab these guys back up here. We'll try something different here. 5. I do want to get this girl back here. We're gonna put her right there. Then I want to put this dude on this side, like so. And then I want to put this dude here. Like so. And honestly, here, let's do this too. I'm gonna go ahead and retreat these bitches here. I'm gonna use the same arrangement. I'm just gonna put them a line back here. Put her here. And here. And then yeah. See how that plays out. If he starts clipping into a wall too much, then what we'll do is we'll move him and her over to here and here. I'll have to just watch them for a while. So while we're watching them, let's throw down some lights. What do we want the blink frequency to be? Let's go with 0.25, 0% delay, and let's go with red. No, yellow, maybe green. Yeah, he's gone off into the wall. He'll probably run around outside and find him out there dancing. Disappear on me? He did. He disappeared on me, didn't he? I'm gonna go ahead and retrieve her because I'm afraid that I'm gonna get lost. Okay, let's change that to 25 and the color to this. Let's do this way. Set that to 0. Set that to 16. Let's set that to 32. Set that to 64. 70. My math off. Am I too high? Last one's got to be 17. Do 100, so. '80's fine. Oops, why is that not working? Interesting. So maybe we should just kind of do this at a random type of thing. Nope, nope. That is not the color we need there. So let's try. That'll work. Oh, he's back. Finish dancing out of the wall. Here, let's get you. Let's pick you up so you're no longer. Actually, let's pick you all up again. We're gonna do some adjusting here. There he is. And let's do this. We're gonna put her here. Here. And then we're gonna put her here and here. They're our main stars. Then on the back row, we're going to put this boy here. Oops. And this old guy here. No. We need to put them. How much choice do I? They're just gonna dance into the walls sometimes, I guess. Okay, and this is gonna be the. There she is. There's the wallflower. She's just standing there. Like, I want to go dance so bad, but I suck. If I had a better selection of glass angles, I would make this glass right across here. In fact, I'd have this whole section glass. It'd be like a window, an angled window. Seriously, it'd look cool if I could do it, but Empyrean does not have that block. At least not as a stock item. We're definitely getting some glow outside of the building. Not too much. I like it. I like it. Gives us more business feel. But honestly, we needed a light right back in here for some time. Okay, let's make that white. Let's turn off the blink. And it's going to be, where's let's see what the quick expert lights. We need to put a switch right here. Goes. Matter which way it points. Only that. And okay, now we need to go around, change all these. We might have to do some playing around with this though, because I'm not really. I'm trying to jerry-rig previous circuitry into this new paradigm, and it may not work. So I might have to rebuild it from scratch. So if I go out of here, I'll turn it off. Yep, looks like it. If I go out this way, they all turn it off. Definitely looks like it. So really, we need I'm what's that one? That connects into I'm going to keep this consistent. I need to go ahead and pull that. One of them I need to pull in. push that out a little bit more. Push that forward a little more. That forward a lot more. And I'm going to pick these up. They were quite light them there anyway. In reality, I want these two lights to be mixed, so we're going to create a new circuit for those. Let's call it, it's going to be an OR circuit. We're going to call it elevator main okay. Main lift. Spell light. Okay, we'll call it main left. Then we got this one here, which is entrance sensor. We should rename that, honestly. This one here, which is export. So let's go in here. Entrance sensor. So these right here. What? And we're going to increase maybe this one. Yes. I'm going to take that all the way down here. Okay, now the effect that I'm looking for here is that on these particular lights, they're going to stay lit as long as somebody is in this room. But especially if they're coming down this pathway right here. Yeah. Done. Okay, that one's already set. So when I step back in this room right here, the last two lights down there in the end should shut off. Oh, the whole thing. Oh, yes. This is all of its conditioned right there. That's great. Great. That's great. Everything's working. It's working! Oh, and we're going to remove this stuff right here. I never liked this right here. It just didn't feel right. And we are in desperate need of a light right about, let's see. So just kind of be more on this side. Right about there. And that light, we want these two lights to be triggered by the same circuit. So that is entrance. And this one is a grayer light. Oh, server restart in 5 minutes. Gosh darn it. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Okay. So, as long as I'm over here, those two last lights are off. As soon as I step over here, they turn on. So we've kind of got them staged here. And now see, as I backed into here, as long as I'm in here, these two lights will stay on, lighting that little hallway. As soon as I walk to here, boom, all the rest of these lights come on. Yes, it's working. It's working. I like. Okay. And I will start creating well, first off, this roof is going to end up being taller. Okay. This was just quick and dirty. Oh shit, I'm going to end up doing a lot of this work anyway, regardless, aren't I? 11 o'clock. Well, I tell you what. Let's, go ahead and, you know, we will go along to the last second here. So, I like these lights the way they are, but let's go up here, and one thing I'm going to do, excuse me, is I'm going to reduce these down to 10. From 15. And the main reason why is I want to try to reduce the amount of bleed over into the room below. Now, what I might do to make up for it is increase the intensity. But my end goal is to reduce the amount, see how much it shines through there. Something's not working right. There we go. Weird. Okay. Let's go ahead and get out of here, and we'll be back in a bit. Okay, I am back. Let's get back in here. Okay, there we go. No Man's Land, Reforge Eden. Have just a few more things I really want to do. I might just kind of play around for another hour. Let's get in here real quick. Oops, wrong one. There we go. And one here. Let's build some of these. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. I'll synchronize now. The alien's a little bit more aggressive of a dancer. He's definitely sliding on over into other people's territory, isn't he? He's grinding on that girl, ain't he? Poor white guy here. He's like, I'll just stay back here. I'm not as swab and debonair as this one here. Let's see, do I have any more I need to throw down here? No, yeah. Unlike down there, I am not going to do a sensor. We're going to do a switch here. And we are going to call this one, definitely going to call this one Disco. Oh, let's just change it. This will turn on anything that's in here, except for the dancers. Auto group this baby. Basically, setting this up so that the lights only come on when I want them on. There we go. I do need to switch down here. Okay, we need to add a see, how can I do this without having to add or go around and change all of the light switches? I'm going to keep this to... We're going to play off export lights. And we're going to call this always on. And then we're going to change this to always on. Certain everything still works when I want to step out of here. Lights are off. Lights are on. Sit down here. Lights go off. Stand up. Lights turn back on. If I flip this switch up and I go and sit down, the lights stay on. Switch that over. The lights shut off. There we go. Actually, you know what? Let's do this too. Let's go ahead and make these brighter. And I don't know why the noise comes into this room so badly. Try to figure it out, but I just... It has something to do with these windows. I'm pretty certain. Because I've noticed it down here as well. See? Perfect. Working perfectly. Good. He's danced off into the wall, hasn't he? Which just makes me think I need to do this differently. Let's put some tables. Okay, right here. This is this place right here. Dang, I'd love to have music in here. I really would. But, you know what I want to do? As soon as I get the chance. Come on, come back here. Got him. Got him. Let us do it this way. Actually, I might... Put him here. Put him here. Put there and there. Putting some more lights here. Since this is going to be, you know, like single use, you might as well spice it up. Only going to be on when I want it on, type of thing. 40 lights. I go through lights pretty extensively, honestly. And oh, hell yeah. That's where it's going. Go ahead and retrieve that. And this one we're going to get something to eat. So that's the entrance right there. You know what? Uh, ah, got to be in increments of 25. Sons of bitches. Them all at once. Wish there's a way I could like get into a type of system manager and be able to select multiple ones and assign them all at once. That would be nice. Now let's go to your devices.
What up?
Oh, nothing much. Just playing around on Empyrean.
Oh, hell yeah. You farming?
No, making a disco.
A disco?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yes.
Go to my
Alright.
YouTube channel and look. You'll see what I'm doing. You'll see it. You see it.
Right on. Let me get to a stopping point here and I'll jump on. Let me see it. Actually, I can just alt
Use your
tab real
phone.
quick.
Use your phone.
Oh, yeah.
Man, this nigga head keeps on dancing into the wall. God damn. I tried to move him up over here to where he wouldn't go flying clear out that way, but can't stop him. Him and his happy feet. So we should put a light right.
Everybody's dancing. You got all the NPCs.
Yeah. Watch this guy here. Look at this alien dude, man. He's just clipping into the walls.
Uh,
If you watch the video long enough, you'll see what I'm talking about.
so did you lose all your stuff after you despawned last night? Or did you keep it?
I didn't know. I was able to keep it because I was still in the zone for the station. So it was like it just put it into storage, and or I don't know, maybe not, maybe that wasn't the case. Maybe I freaking just got lucky. I don't know, but everything was still in there. Went and sold it.
Any money?
Oh yeah, I got made about 75. Well, in total, I got somewhere around 120 some thousand.
Was that one work order?
No, that was for all three, but I didn't. It was the last one that had the greatest value to it because that was the one where I was specifically looking for specific rocks. The others were just I was like hey,
randomly mining aluminum and shit.
Yeah,
whatever you could find.
Whatever. Right. It was all sucky.
So you do have to rent the damn Drake Cutlass to load the damn cargo up.
Yep. Yep. Actually, if you want to do that kind of mining, you need both of the ships.
Yeah. I don't know why it wouldn't let you just throw it in the. I guess it's only for ore. The prospector's only to hold ore. Is that what they're gonna be telling us? I guess. Makes sense, I guess.
Right.
I want to make it too easy for you.
Okay. Switch off. All lights. Yes. Excellent.
Oh my god. I'm in my ship and they're like, initiating ship storage facility. Please vacate the area. I hope I don't fucking die.
Oh, you're in your ship?
Yeah.
Yeah, usually you'll drop right out of it, but it's usually not a good thing. Okay, I am going to go ahead and bring this live stream to a close, and I'm gonna have to work on the freaking logic I have for the lights down in my main entrance, but yeah. All right, I'm going to get off Empyrean and then come on over to Star Citizen. Take a little break before I do that, but
sounds good.
Yeah,
I was in the driver's seat and it fucking spawned me back here in the fucking halves and whatever hangars. I had to retrieve my ship. It's a game of patience. I mean, it looks good. I ain't complaining about the looks. The bugs, I'm complaining about how much time everything takes. Yeah, you gotta be patient. Alright. Later.